There we go. How are you? Oh my gosh, I've got some great news, like some wonderful news. So I'm going to share that before I get going into the reading today. Um, so I'm really trying to get a presence out there in, I don't know, Facebook world or or online world. Excuse me. But I've got an offering coming up, and I thought maybe somebody might be interested. It is for a free course. So I have the stone reading courses that I'm going to be launching on November the 8th, and this is a draw for it. But in order to get in on the draw, you have to go to my Facebook page, company page. So I've got two Facebook company pages. One I've got a private group page, and the other one is kind of public. And I'm trying to boost both of them and get them going. So this is for the regular company page, and it's called Shamanic Reiki. If you go on there, you can see the offering because I've got it pinned to the top. If I don't, I'll go back in and do that. And it's for the free course. So what you got to do is you got to like it. Then you got to recommend somebody. So you highlight somebody's name. That's to help get, I don't know, algorithms going or something. So Stephanie's got a program that as soon as you do that and you've suggested the page to somebody else, then what we do is your name automatically gets into this wheel, and it's an app that your name goes into this wheel. And then we are going to spin the wheel and see who won the free course. Now, if you already have the course and you've signed up for it, don't worry. This free one, you actually get to gift it to somebody else. So, yeah, spread the love. So, having said that, good morning, everyone. Holy smokes, I can't believe we're halfway through November. Where did the time go? I know a lot of my friends are gearing up for Christmas. Christmas is kind of a sad time for me, so I just kind of been sitting in the I don't know, the lull of it, if you will, and just sitting in the quiet of it. So Kim, good morning, and I can't wait. So I picked Kim's got to pick your deck today, and I picked oh my gosh, I forget which one I picked. Well, isn't that something? Any oceans, that's it. So I picked the oceans today. So I can't wait to see that and what her readings are. So going over to Rising Hawk Tarot, she does a great job. Okay, so let's get at her. So Kim, you're sitting on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 today. 9 sits in the northwest or northeast of the medicine wheel. That is moon movement and energy. What is moon movement and energy? Well, did you see the moon actually last night? I woke up at, I guess it was about 2 o'clock this morning, and the urge to stand on my deck. And so I outside and I just stood there for a minute, and oh my gosh, it was beautiful, and there was a beautiful fog, like an ice fog that had gone over top. I was going to take a picture, and then I don't know, I just didn't want to run out and do that, but I just stood there and just soaked it all in. It was absolutely beautiful last night. So moon movement and energy, you're in a new phase. You're actually the shining moon. So if I was to think of you, you've gone through one metamorphosis, if you will, but you're coming into another one. You've literally transformed, shifted, and now you're coming into this new energetic, almost like a new phase of the moon. So a new phase of your life is happening, and it is strong right now. The great teacher that you're sitting in rage today. Ooh, rage. So rage doesn't have to be bad. When I think of rage, the first thing I think of that sudden whoosh. I'm just sound when it's vibrating. The earth vibrates, and you're in that movement. Everything around you is moving, heightened up, and you are literally guiding the ship, but you're sitting in power. Oh my gosh, I left my card. Hold on, I have never done this before. Hold on, I left my cards. I was doing something and I forgot them. Hold on. Woo, Kim, how did I lose my cards? There we go. So here's your card, Kim. You're sitting in the mystical shaman, that mystical shaman, and you're owning your power. Your senses are so heightened and you are so much aware. You've walked in, it's almost like you look through the world differently, that what you used to see is no longer there. You walked out of that matrix and you're into this new reality, this new existence. I can't wait to meet you this weekend and see you. And when I say meet you this weekend, you've changed that much. You've literally had this big, huge transformation. So I'm going to meet the new Kim when I see her this weekend, and I can't wait. So I'll see you on Friday, Kim. But wow, I can't wait to see this big change in you. No pressure, right? So Mary, let's see where you're sitting today. Mary's sitting in 5, 10, 15, and 1 to 16. Well, that's that book of life. So you're sitting right smack in the book of life. And it's a big, big message today. So you're sitting in death today. So death doesn't necessarily mean death and dying, but is a death and a rebirth. Something is coming to an end as something is beginning. The change is there. I see a little bit of sadness around this change, though. It's not a change that you're looking forward to. It's a change that has kind of happened, and you're going, oh, now what? Where do I sit with that change? It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for today anyway, sitting in that energy of change, because it's changing and it's like you're digging your heels in. Little kid, they're being dropped off at daycare, dropped off at someone's house, and they're running to the door. No, don't go. Well, that's kind of the way it is right now. When this change is happening, this new beginning is starting, you're really hanging on to what was, and not necessarily wanting to let go. But you're going to have to find a way, because it literally is it's the change is happening, and you just have to find peace with it. And that is the circle. So look for the circle, look for your friends, look for your tribe, and realize that we're all on this together. We're all in this cycle of change. We're all in this movement of change. You can't stop it. It's like you can't stop the wheel from turning. It's all a part of you. So celebrate the change. Whatever it is that you're afraid of, acknowledge it, really, really claim it, and then let it go. Because like, you're going to name it, you're going to claim it, you're going to release it, but you're going to do it in a fashion where you're going to actually have maybe a ceremony around it, a special ending. Don't just let it just go because it was so important to you to end. Now allow it some acknowledgement of it. So maybe you want to build an altar to it. Maybe you want to write about it and bury it. Maybe you want to do something like that, but do something that actually honors this change and allow the change to happen. Okay. It can be a dicey day today. Good news is there's always tomorrow, right? Okay, Debbie is sitting in 5 and 2 is 7. Sacred dreams of life. Woo-hoo. And this is the symbol that I got when I was doing that. Take a look at those lights. It's like shooting stars all over. And to be honest with you, Deb, you're in this, you find some joy today. Get out and play. You're not playing enough, and get out and have some fun and make yourself laugh. And I know this sounds stupid, but it really does help. So get out there and go, and start until you actually start laughing. And when you realize how silly it is, how fun, more laughter into your life. Yeah, you don't have quite enough. And you're sitting in the east, which is raw power. Raw power. So raw power is, I can own this. I really've got the power in me. And now I have to acknowledge it. But I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to be that little kid. Boom, boom, boom. And maybe be that little marching soldier. Marching, the baton players and stuff at the beginning of the parade. I'm the one that's going to swing my own baton. I'm the one that's going to just get the crowd going, and I can be that beautiful beacon of light for other people as well as for yourself. Have fun today too. And you're also sitting in you're sitting in the sorcerer energy. So what is sorcerer energy? Sorcerer energy is taking things to the edge. I'm going to take it right to the edge, and then I'm just going to kind of drop the ball and see what happens. And so go ahead and do it and play a little bit when you're doing it. Have fun with it, and get out there and be the kids. So take things to the edge. Would I normally do that? No. Am I going to do it today? Yeah, heck. Don't poke the bear. You hear that often. Today, poke the bear. Just deep, deep, and see what happens, okay? But get ready to run because you're going to have fun today. Rhoda, how are you, Rhoda? It is a beautiful day here in Alberta. Oh, Rhoda, you're sitting in the number 5, being human. Oh, my word. What is it like to be human? Why on earth I come here? I also feel a little bit of burdens today. I'm carrying the burden of myself today. I'm carrying burden of my family. Maybe I'm carrying the burden of a job, but you're carrying other people's burdens. But your burden level seems to be really high today. I'm actually carrying, like, it's almost like I've got weights on me. Oh my gosh. My baggage is so heavy. Maybe drop the baggage. Just drop it down and let it go today, okay? So when you're feeling that strength, that, oh my gosh, I'm just overrun with burden today, take one thing off your list. And then take a look at the list and take another thing off your list. And try to get as many things off that list as humanly possible today. Today's not a day to carry the burdens. Let them go. You're also sitting in the Northeast. You're sitting in victory today. So when you can drop those burdens, then you can feel the joy and the release of them. So allow them to go. I don't need to carry it today. I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm going to put everything in little tiny chunks. I'm not going to make the great big boulder. I got little tiny stones. I don't need to have that big boulder. And then when I do that, I'm going to feel the release of the energy, and I'm going to feel lighter so that I can rise up. So I don't have to sit in that. And you're also sitting in the witness of it. I get to witness myself owning my power. I get to witness what it's like to physically say, I can release you, and then physically feel the energy as it shifted and go, wow, I got to see myself, experience myself doing that. I can do more of that, okay? Ooh, it's a big day. Good morning, Kat. How are you this morning? And now Kat is sitting in at the beginning. Everything's come around. So everything you've been working around, everything you've been doing, it seemed like a scattered mess, and it's all pulled together. So now all of a sudden there's this whole new framework. It's almost like the puzzle pieces just got poured out on the table. Now you get a new puzzle. Now you get to put the new pieces together to create what you want to create. So whatever was happening before seems to have wrapped up. That energy seems to have wrapped up. And now you got a whole new world ahead of you, a whole new everything where everything is possible. And don't limit yourself. You're also sitting in testing. I'm going to test the waters a little bit. I might, okay, if you're willing to do this, are you willing to do that? If you're willing to do that, are you willing to do that? Testing. And I'm going to ask you to don't poke so much. Don't put so many demands on yourself or others, because the more you test, the more it might slip through your fingers. So slow down that testing and don't be poking quite so much today. You're also sitting in the hunter. I'm getting out there and I'm moving, and I'm actually being quite assertive in what I'm doing. And that assertiveness actually can be off-putting. So I'm borderline assertive to aggressive. And so slow down. And that's where the testing comes in too. So slow down a little bit, be a little bit softer, show that feminine side a little bit more, sit back and relax and allow things to happen. Don't be pushing the envelope. You start pushing, you're going to create problems. Allow the flow to happen naturally, and you won't have any problems. Ooh, I hope that helps. And Debbie Marcellus, hello, Debbie. I am too late for a stone. Absolutely not. You got a stone today coming your way. And you are sitting on 5, 10, and 2 is 12. 12 is the earth count, but it's sitting. Ooh, this is interesting because no, this is the planets. So that's number 12 is the planets, but the planets are not calling you right now. And it's asking me to send you over to 10, 11, 12 is organization. And the Mayans are saying that 12 is organization. And it's really calling today. I need to get organized. I need to organize the stuff that I have been putting off. I'm almost seeing boxes of paperwork, and now's the time to get organized. Get your thoughts together, but get your life in order. Get your environment in order. You need a little bit more organization in the things that you've been putting off. It's almost like I'm sticking all the paperwork in a box or all the paperwork over in the corner, and now's the time to get rid of all the clutter and get it all organized. Now, whether it's actually paperwork, I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I'm seeing. So you need some organization today. Get rid of the scatteredness, and it will really help you today. You're also sitting in the seer. So that's seer today. And I can see between the lines. And as I get more organized, then I can start putting away the clutter and getting rid of the clutter. And then my life just gets a little bit more free flow. So that's what you're looking at today. Ooh, it's a good day today, though. Kim, there's some major changes. Oh, that's great. I can't wait to see you, hon. So Mary, you're most welcome. Debbie, let's go down here. Debbie, you're welcome. On stress this week. Yes, I'll have more fun today. And thank you. And Kat, thank you. Boy, I don't have a lot of people on today. So maybe that's a good thing. I hope that you guys are doing really well, whatever you're doing. And again, go over to my Facebook page, Shamanic Reiki, and it's open to public. You don't have to anything, and you get all the information on the free course that I'm offering. It's quite a value, and it's for the very first program. It's actually 3 levels for the first level. Then you get to decide, do you want to upgrade? Do you not want to upgrade? That's okay too. And yes, you can gift it to someone else. So it's going to be fun, and I can't wait to be able to offer it. And it's all about these beautiful stones and how you get to make your own stones and how you understand and crawl inside them. It's way deeper teaching than my standard videos. It goes way deeper than that. And that's where the fun of it happens, because every stone, every count has an energetic. And if we can learn to really enjoy it, I'm going to give you a little example. I do an earth prayer every day. It's called the earth count prayer. And so I'm just going to do the first 4. So what I would do is I would just tap in the energy, and I would say, to the sun, to the rising sun and the element of fire, I welcome the new day, and I ask that I walk forward with grace and ease, that I walk in my authenticity, that I don't hide my light, the sunshine. To the earth, to Mother Earth, how I walk upon Mother Earth, with Mother Earth, and through Mother Earth. I welcome you. I feel your vibrations, and I hope that I am a good steward of the earth, especially today. To the plants, I will nourish my body. I will soak in the element of water, and I will feel your energy pump through my body, and I will be very aware, and I will speak to the grass and the plants as they prepare for sleep today. So you can go as short or as long as you want when you're doing the earth prayer, but I do that every morning, and I do all 20 counts when I'm doing it, and I stand with my smudge, and I stand on my deck, and I call in all the directions. That's how I set my day up, and that's how I begin every day. So we got a couple more people on here. I can't read that. Mathis, hello. Can I have a reading, please? Absolutely. You're the last one on the list there, so I'm going to give you a reading right now. You are sitting in number 3. That's the plants. That's also sits in the element of water, that is sitting in, it's going to be, so the plants sit in the south of the medicine wheel, which is pretty emotion. That's where our emotions sit. Your emotions are kind of all stirred up. I almost see like a big, I'm just stirring up all my emotions that I'm holding on to, and I don't quite know what to do with them. So get out there and lay on the grass if you can, touch a tree if you can. Actually, there's no reason why you can't get out there and touch a tree. Even if you go for a walk and you see a little tiny spindly tree, that's okay. Go over there, touch a tree today. You want to be able to connect to nature. And when you're holding that tree, feel the vibrations going down and release your burdens to it. You're sitting on some worry that you're afraid of. And if I start crying, I'm not going to stop, is almost the emotion that I'm getting right now. So allow yourself to speak it out loud, speak the words out loud, so that tree can pump that energy away from you. And if you cry, you cry, and don't worry about it. Just allow it to be. Cut yourself some slack. Don't be so judgmental on yourself. You're also sitting in the physical. If you don't start releasing some of this stuff, you're going to get sick, and we don't want you to get sick. So really, really release your energy that you're holding on so tight to, that your body needs some lack. It needs to be able to, oh, I need to be whimsy. I need to be whimsy like the flowers, and I need to be whimsy like the tree and the wind. That's what I need to be, and allow that to happen, because right now you're being so staunch and so brave, and so I'm walking so hard that if you break a hard branch, it snaps. So allow yourself to be the willow. Allow yourself to flow. You're also sitting with the crow, is the messenger. That beautiful messenger is telling you, take care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Fly high. And remember, we're just going to flow with the currents. We're not going to worry about being in a line. Flow. Oh, the wind's taking me here. I'm going to go there. Allow that free flow today. Okay. So that's where you're sitting in. I hope that helps you. Okay, guys, I guess that's about it. I'm going to run. I hope you have an awesome day, whatever you're doing out there. And for me, I'm going to be making mascots. It's mascot day today. So I've got a hurricane of all things that I'm making. So I'm really excited about doing that and stepping into that energy today. And just sitting into the bliss of that. I know there's lots of chaos right now going on. I don't know what happened, but apparently Facebook lit up. I don't know what that means. I haven't looked at it yet. So I'm just going to stay off it. Usually on those days when things light up like that, I go the opposite direction. I don't want to get involved. I just want to sit in my corner of the world and be the best person I can be. So who are you? Shine bright. Go to my other Facebook page. I share some stuff. I've got some new cards called The Inner Child. I've been posting on there, and do that. You see the new power video that I made for YouTube. So check that out. It's up right now, and it's all about power, owning your power, celebrating you. Take care. I hope you have a great day today. I hope.